All right. Welcome to Diego's media room. I'd like to start with just overall thoughts, and then we'll open it for questions.
Yeah. What an outstanding, brave match that was on both sides. So many lead changes, so many moments where they all had to stand up and be confident and strong. Coming from behind in times, battling tight games. It was an epic battle, and we're all really sad to see. I mean, the loss is one thing, but we're even more sad that the season has come to an end, because this has been an outstanding run for this program, and I'm so proud of the way they've worked and the culture they've built and the leadership we've had. Kudos to Kansas State. They have a nice team. They have a lot of seniors on their team that I know, it meant a lot to them too. It means a lot to everybody at this point in the season. But we never wanted it to end. And that's exactly where you want to be at this point in the year. You want players that are still wanting to go more. So very proud of them.
What made this group so special to be part of? You just mentioned it's obviously a hard season ending every year, but what about this group separated?
This group had to work really hard because we haven't been in the tournament for the past 2 years. And, Liv started her career in the Final Four. And to have to rebuild from that, where we lost a tremendous amount of firepower and a team that was very seasoned, and take it on their shoulders to get back to the legacy of what USD volleyball has been, is a very special moment. We went undefeated in conference. That's just a testament to how hard working and determined and how much they were on board. And we talk about getting on board with our culture and getting on board with the staff. And we work really hard to make sure that the culture of our program is strong. And without great seniors, that's really hard to do. And I'm very grateful for the fact that they led this team to the season that we had.
Kali, what kind of fight did you see from the team, especially in the third set? And then after you fall in the hole in the fifth set, you fight back. What fight did you see from the team out there?
I think we saw the fight that we've seen in this team all season. We went 18-0 in conference, and that was amazing, but it didn't come easily to us. We've been in situations where we've had to fight from behind and had our backs against the wall and had to find a way. And I think that in those moments, especially today, it's one of our standards is that we stay brave. And so our outsides were taking really big swings. Liv was putting her body on the line for digs, even if she wasn't close. So I think that's just a testament to what we do in our training and our mindset of we were going to be brave and do whatever we could, no matter what the score was.
Olivia, to get the program back here, just how meaningful was that for you? I know it didn't go your way, but just to be a part of that.
Yeah, I mean, it just means everything to be back in the tournament this year, coming in as a freshman and going to the Final Four, and just seeing such great leadership from so many seniors that year. It just made me want to be like them. And I think coming through this program, every year, I wanted to be a leader. And I think this year was a year that a lot of younger players stepped up and a lot of veterans were on our starting lineup and also on the bench. And I just think we worked together so much and our standards just really shined through. I mean, this team has so much fight, and leave no doubt was our motto. So I think we just proved that tonight, that there's never a doubt that we're going to give up. And I think bringing this team back just instilled that into us. So just super grateful.
What was it like having that fan base and family here today? Kansas State has a lot far shorter of a distance than California, but what was that like having right behind the bench there?
I mean, it was so great just to see so many friends and family supporting us, behind us, traveling all this way. I mean, their support means everything, and none of us would be there without them. So just super grateful that they could be here and support us.
Kali, can you put into words kind of the legacy you guys as a senior class are going to move on this program and what you think you accomplished this season?
Yeah, that's a big question. I would say the senior class has just really battled to bring this program back to where it was, especially Olivia, Grace, and Maya, who are our seniors who have been here the whole time. They saw what it's like to be at the top, and now they know what it's like to claw your way back. And I would almost say that the journey was probably better than the destination. These seniors really embraced the journey and the hard that it takes to bring a team back to the NCAA tournament. That in of itself is really difficult. So I would say the senior class's legacy is just being able to build up our program, staying gritty, and leaving a legacy of leaders behind us.
Coach, obviously, players take a lot away from you being the coach, but what's the thing that you're taking away from this team as a
Yeah, I told them in the locker room that this was a very special season for me, just because the bonds that we've created. And we started this journey in January, and we put the timeline on the whiteboard, and we went to Berlin to play in the World University Games this summer. And when we looked at that entire, January to December, it was a grind. And they looked at that board and they said, okay, they bought in, let's go, let's do this, let's be determined and never give in and work hard every day. And so to have, to be able to lead a group of young women that every day come in and they do exactly what we're asking as coaching, like that's rewarding. That in itself is just such a gift. And I tell them, I'm like, gosh, I do this as long as I've done, because the joy is like exactly what Kali said. That's the journey, is the joy. So.
Thank you.
Thank you.